Today we're going to look at the Hipe waterproof Bluetooth stereo speaker and hands-free speakerphone. This is one of those Bluetooth speakers that's primarily designed for use in the shower. And it's kind of all laid out here, so I'm just going to get some of the preliminary stuff out of the way, and then we're going to focus specifically on the speaker itself. This is the box that it comes in. It's a pretty plain box, but as you can tell, you can get it in white or black. There's nothing really to that. It comes with a 5-volt USB AC adapter. It only puts out 100 milliamps, so it's not a high output adapter. And it also comes with a USB mini charging cable. And you kind of get this little instruction pamphlet with it. It's not terribly too much to look at. It's really only the two inner pages and the back page. And I can pretty much show everything about it without having to explain this. This is the manufacturer's address where they come from, so it comes out of New Jersey. However, HypeUSA.com does not exist anymore. I actually tried to go to that site, and it's owned by GoDaddy.com, but there's nothing at that site anymore. Actually, the manufacturer is DB Roth. So DBRoth.com is who makes these now. So I don't know if it was a company name change where they expanded out or something like that. Who knows? Anyway, this is the actual speaker or speakerphone unit, since it is a speakerphone capable device. Because you've got the little microphone and phone symbol there, but this is the front of it. You've got your two dual stereo speakers. They're only about 2 inches in diameter. You have a front control panel, so you can do your answer or reject a call if you want to talk to somebody while you're in the shower. It can also activate the voice control applications on your Android or iOS device. With using that, you got a play pause button for music. You have the minus and plus controls for volume, and your power button is below that. At the top is your shower hanger. Now it is kind of short though, in my opinion, because when I look at this, putting it on a shower head, it's way up high. I kind of prefer it down a little lower. So I kind of have to think about using one of those little suction cup hangers or something like that to hang this. The other competitor to this, the iShower, has kind of a folding hook mechanism, so it's actually a little more versatile. It's also twice the cost of what I got this for. This came as an open box item directly from the manufacturer for $45. So it's not a bad deal, at least for what I'm using it for. On the back is where you can find the charging port and also a full-size USB port for charging devices. Pop it up here. So in there, this is where your mini USB cable goes for charging. The indicator light will glow red when it's charging. It will turn green when it's done. And again, you've got a full-size USB port there for charging MP3 players or phones. It's not going to provide enough power out of its own battery for like tablets. So it's really only for small devices. Now, one of the things about this coming straight from the manufacturer is for a while these devices had two problems with them. And number one is actually quite major. The onboard charging system on these units initially did not work, so people were not able to charge them. But this came from the manufacturer, and they clearly said that it had it fixed. So, and I already fully charged it, and it seems to be working fine. The second issue that they corrected is the music volume and the speakerphone volume when you're doing calls was actually at different levels. So if you have your music turned up in the shower and then you decide to talk to somebody, the volume would be at a different level, and usually it might be very low, and you'd have to turn it all the way up to actually hear them. So they change the software around so that it's at the same volume level, regardless if you're listening to music or using the speakerphone. Now to set up the device is pretty simple. When it's charged up, you just hold the power button to enter it into pairing mode. It'll turn on first. After you hear that, it's in pairing mode, and the indicator light will alternate between red and blue to indicate that it's in pairing mode. Now, I've already got this paired to an iPad that's on charge right now, so I don't need to pair it again here. So I'm going to turn it back off. Now there's another indicator lamp that's on the other side of the play pause button, and that's your low battery indicator. So when that comes on, it generally means that it's time to recharge the unit. And we turn it back on normally and let it pair. Okay. It's got two tones, and it's found the iPad, and it's connected up to it right now, and it's going to just flash the indicator blue every 2 seconds or so, and that indicates that it's linked. As far as audio quality goes, you're not going to have a nice high-end Bluetooth speaker like something like the Jawbone Jambox or something like the Creative D100 wireless Bluetooth speaker. This is kind of just to give you the convenience of listening to audio in the shower. That's about all it's meant for. Let me see. We're playing Galaxy on Fire 2 HD on the iPad, so I can just pipe audio through that. Since I'm in the combo station. Let's see. Yes, of course you can adjust the volume of it. And you can get up to a considerable amount with this. That's the max volume there. And I can turn it all the way back down. Basically turn it all the way down to where it's muted. I'm going to turn it back up here. Let me exit out of that. And also, again, the phone icon can activate voice dictation applications like Siri on the iPad here. So if I push that, what time is it?
It's 2:22 a.m.
Obviously, you can tell I'm recording this real early in the morning. It decided to lock itself. But anyway, that's how the speaker works, and that's pretty much what it is here for this Hipe Bluetooth speaker. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Turn this back off. And when you're connected to a device, it's going to do that, so